Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a review on this fake LED window that I made for my basement kitchen. So I get the Family Handyman magazine and they had this article in there about how to make a fake window. And so this is an LED panel. I'm super happy with it. With the blinds on it, it looks just really good. So I used to get this magazine a lot, probably 20, 30 years ago. It's a really cool magazine. So this is from, I just started getting it again March of 2023. LED windows that look real. And so this article really intrigued me. Now they used a bigger LED panel. They used the 2x4. I used the 2x2 LED panel, which is the same one as that sign right there. But the 2x4 panels, that's what I've got in up here. So they are a lot bigger. And so you have to make these all the way from scratch. And you do have to buy a certain LED panel, which works really well. Okay, so here is the panel I got. It's dimmable with a remote control, which is really, really nice. Now, I could only find this on superbrightleds.com. I wasn't able to find anything like this on Amazon or anything. Now, they do sell this light with a remote and without. I got the one with the remote, and this remote's really nice. So I've got it grouped as 2. So I press 2. Now I can change the color of that light, of that window. And then I can make it dim or bright. So I turn the rest of the lights off. So here, that light, again, I can change the color of that, and I can make it really dim. I'm dimming it, it goes really dim. It's just a really nice design. Yeah, and then I can go to daylight, and I can turn it up really bright. And there, I can close the blinds a little bit more, and it doesn't look like a fake window. So it called for 4-inch MDF board. Since I went with a 2x2 panel, I used 3-inch MDF board. And you're going to stack it on top of each other, and then you put this little trim. I mounted mine with screws, and I figured I may have to get to the light, which I did. I had to replace that light because it was humming. So I just put these little white circles that you can buy over the screws because I may have to take this frame off to take the light off. Now, I will say making the frame was kind of a challenge. I did have to I bought a table saw from Harbor Freight just for this because you got to cut a little groove underneath here for the light to fit into. So doing this part here on a table saw turned out to be extremely hard. I did buy a little tool that let me put screws in an angle. Now I couldn't go off their measurements because I did a 2x2 panel, and figuring out these pieces, how they overlap and some don't, and you're going to sandwich them on top of each other, and there's the LED panel comes in from behind. That was a little tricky to figure out. But let's just go over the steps. You're going to build the frame. Here's your material list. Here's the dimensions if you're going to do the full 2x4. Here's step 3. There's where it talks about step 2. Then step 3. There's step 4. Putting a little trim on, you're going to paint it. Then this was a little tricky, laying the LED panel in there, and then you got to put it up against the wall at the same time. You do have to cut a little hole in it because the LED panel has kind of like a big, you're going to run your wire into the back of the LED panel, and you have to cut some hole in drywall. So there's step 6, 7, 8. And here we have 9, 10. They covered their screws up, putting the blinds on. I'm just very happy with that window. I hope my video helps. Thanks everybody for watching.